What's up, everybody? Jessica here at Team Devereaux, and in today's video, we're going to dive into the spy tool, PowerAdSpy. Okay, so if you have not already done so, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos about push notifications, CPA affiliate marketing, all of the software, all the tools, all the strategies that go along with it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I've gone ahead and let's see here. All right, great. So let's go ahead and get started. I have gone ahead and dived into their platform. So this is going to be PowerAdSpy. I came across this particular spy tool, I'd say last year. I was on my agency journey, right? The social media marketing agency thing, which kind of led me into Colin because I was going into social media management, and like he was starting to branch out into the blogging whole ordeal. So that's how I became part of Team Devereaux. But as you can see, now that has transitioned into a whole bunch of other stuff, which is perfectly fine. It's just per the norm that happens in the back end at Devereaux. So so I stumbled on these guys. I was in a session with a company that hosts spy sessions, which I thought was really unique way to utilize Facebook Live sessions. So what they would do is they would go and look at all of the funnels in each particular step. They would buy these programs and show us specifically what the user experiences, so we could kind of get inspiration from those funnels, the copywriting, the call to actions, the strategies. I mean, literally, it's broken down to the T. And I noticed that they were using PowerAdSpy to achieve that. So I went on ahead and signed up. So one thing about it is they have over 5 million ads, over 2 million advertisers, 1 million monthly updates, and they can cover over 15 countries. And as you can see, you can get signed up for free without a credit card. So the reason why I wanted to mainly check them out is for push notifications, which is what I run, even though they do not offer that kind of setup where we can take a look at push ads, but they do have a plugin where if I'm on Facebook, I can see if someone's running any ads, and also they are able to show me ads for the Google network, which is good for push notifications, because if you think about Google ads, you still have an icon, maybe. You still have the call to action, and you still have a headline, right? So I like to get copy inspiration from that, which is kind of why I wanted to jump into PowerAdSpy today. So without further ado, this is going to be what you will see when you first log in and jump into your dashboard. And this is going to be the usual interface for their Facebook ads, okay? So this is going to be, I say, slightly different than Facebook ad library. Because if you go into the Facebook ad library, some of these pages may not come up, some of these campaigns may not load as well, and that's mainly because ad accounts get shut down, campaigns start and stop at any point. The only disadvantage that I found was, am I really seeing ads that I know in fact are active, have been launched within the last 30 to 90 days, if they're even still running? Because if you are an affiliate like us, we wipe everything, right? We don't leave anything for anyone to find once the campaign is over. So that's kind of a lot of commercial feedback is probably what you're going to get, is what our major competitors doing. You might stumble on a CPA offer. If you're into e-com, maybe this will be perfect for you. But if you're doing sweepstakes, verticals, if you're doing, I think that's about it, right? Just sweepstakes, which is mainly what we focus on. It really would not be any advantage to us. But if you're doing e-commerce, affiliate products, something that is probably easy to search or more popular, then I would recommend it. So like right now, Home and Family Today, this looks like a bogus site, because we know for a fact that just using the word Prime right there is cut off. It should be Amazon Prime. So let's just take a look at them, because they're not a legit site, and it's probably what you guys are going for as far as CPA marketing goes, if you are coming from the Facebook ad side. So after you pick on an ad, you usually can see the analytics. You can see the original ad. So I will go to the original. I will show the analytics. so you can see exactly what you get out of this. So here is going to be the landing page. All right, this ad was posted yesterday. All right, cool. So this is a recent ad, and then we can take a look at the ad itself and what type of Facebook page they have. So as you can see, this is going to be their Facebook business page where it takes you so you can do reverse engineering and you can look into what they're promoting, probably copy their products, you know, just to see what's probably working for these advertisers. And they're currently running this ad and it hasn't gotten shut down. Looks like they're getting some pretty decent engagement from it. So if you have more analytic tools that you can use to copy their redirects, then you can check them out. So if we go to their actual landing page, you can even get some inspiration to how they have their website set up. So as you can see, this is going to be an authority site just off of looking at it. Here are the categories. You can probably get an easily template. It looks like I saw something about WP for WordPress up here. So you can get a template, literally do what they're doing, right? And drive your ads. So that's kind of what I use PowerAdSpy for, is to help me reverse engineer more so than to copy ads. I'll look at, ad copy and how they structure it. Like, even if I was prospecting, sometimes if you are looking for a client for a side hustle, you can probably pick out like little things like this is not optimized at all. I'd probably be on them to see if I can optimize their e-commerce descriptions or something like that, right? To increase their search rankings. I don't see that they are, this is turning into a social media agency training, but I don't see that they're on Pinterest, like little stuff like that. So reverse engineer, that's my core point. So if we go back to not the homepage but the search, here's some stuff from Wish, and as you can see, all of the Facebook ads are going to be translated if we are targeting a particular geo. So let's go ahead and look at that. So let's start with Germany. Let's see because Germany is a tier that we like to buy traffic for and that we like to run ads for, and as you can see, nothing is really being translated. Everything is still in English, so I'm a little confused. However, let's take a look at, maybe we can sort this by newest. Let's just see if it gives us what we want for a particular age group, and then language, we'll do German, because we want to see what is being written in that language for that geo. All right, so here is kind of what's going on with the companies that are running ads in Germany. We got a lot of e-commerce. Here is, it looks like, what is that, T-Mobile? Yeah, T-Mobile. So you can kind of get a feel of what the creators are here. In this workout girl, I have no idea what's going on, but you kind of get where I'm going with it. So you can look at different geos. I'm going to go. So look, this is a good creative, something that you can get some inspo from, like kind of see what's going on. Let's go to YouTube. So with YouTube, we can see all of the video ads that are being played. You can look at the text that is being used, the companies that are running ads in case you want to, and then the tags that they're using, which is pretty neat. So when you're ready to go international, you kind of see what's going on. You get a feel for things. Because like me, I wouldn't know where to start, but I do know that I do want to broaden my horizons. So I don't want to limit myself to the U.S. where I have to pay for high clicks. So this would be a good resource to kind of get a feel for what's going on internationally. And then if you switch to the Instagram ads part, then we are looking at everything in the feed. So I haven't filtered anything. We're just in the general settings, it looks like still, but you can get an idea of what's being promoted on the Instagram feed right now. Not a lot of text, not a lot of, you can see what's going on with travel offers, kind of what they're using for their text. You can see what's going on with food, if you're running some food offers. And Instagram is also a great place for images. Like that would be a great image for a native ad. Even a push notification ad, because those are also native And then also, let's see, like this is a good source for where you can round up all of the Instagram stuff because you don't really have a resource where you can do that, which is what I found useful with PowerAdSpy. And then if I switch over to Google Ads, is where I want it to be. I can look at the icons. I can look at the company. I can look at their titles and what they're using for their call to action. And the reason why I like to is because you don't have a lot of characters, and when you are bidding for clicks based on keywords, then you should be trying to get them right. You should be pretty close to having a pretty strong call to action. So if I think there is an offer for, let's just look up keto really quick. I'm going to do by keywords. I'm going to see if there's anyone promoting anything for keto, just for example. And if I needed some inspiration on a keto offer for my push notifications, then I will come here and just take a look at what are some brief call to actions, who's running ads, what kind of ads are they running, what kind of images are they running, and I'll go a little deeper into that. So I would look into these Amazon analytics. It's going to pull up, you know, what people are reading. I'd probably go here to do some competitive research. Let me show you guys how to do that. It's really cool. So I learned this in a marketing class that I took, where we kind of pinpoint the pain points, the struggles, the dreams, kind of build an entire customer persona. And in order to do that, the best way to do that is to just go see what people are talking about, but more importantly, follow the money, which means Amazon. If people are buying books and reading them, they're going to leave a review. So therefore, go see what they liked about the book. Go see what they hated about the book. Go for bestsellers, and then go for the worst reviews. So this is like one of my pro tips that I used to share with that group. So I hope they're prospering and going forward with their stuff, because I had to redirect my attention to something else. But we were learning some very powerful stuff on how to get research data on our target audience with no-brainer, like stupid simple, right under your nose resources. So I'm gonna go into these little 8 customer reviews. You see, like, obviously keto is not the best example for what I'm getting at. So let's go to like this goal setting book. You see how people complain? Like, read the complaints. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's insightful and useful for your copy. If you go here, I guarantee you learn so much about the people who are using products. If you know nothing about this vertical that you want to promote or something that you stumbled on, do this. So back to the spy tool. That's kind of where it leads you, is again reverse engineering, and that's kind of how I want you to approach using spy tools. Don't rely on them heavily. Yeah, by all means, if there is a landing page code that you don't particularly see very often and you would like to test it out, go ahead and download it. But don't copy everything word for word. Get your inspiration and go from there. So I hope you guys like this brief tutorial. Let's see here if I can find any FAQs for you before I shut this down, because there's really not much more to talk about. Yeah, they do. They have an entire section on YouTube focused on teaching you guys how to use their platform. So make sure you give that a peep. And you know, you can look into more of their search mode filters. We'll look into some more spy tools just to compare them. But like I said, I usually just go for the text copy and just to get an idea of what's working. And let me know if you guys found this product helpful. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to go ahead and check it out. And you can set up a free account and get to searching on your own.
Allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.